Hey, y'all. Welcome to this week's episode of Duck and Reality. In the pond with me today, I have one of my basically original first, probably 10 guests. In December of 2022 is the last time we sat down.
Wow.
So today with me is my friend Kirkland.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Kirkland.
How you do?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. I couldn't believe that it's been since December of 2022 since we sat down.
I thought it was way less time that passed.
I did too. And I have to say, since then, we probably have seen each other only in passing and for quick little 10 minutes. Hey, how are you? What's going on?
Except for that time we went to the cannabis place.
Oh, yes.
Was that Stizzy?
Yeah, it was Stizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only been in there one time after that. I don't smoke weed, so.
Well, you don't smoke weed. You don't drink anymore.
Nope.
When you were on your way to giving it up, I think. We were talking about it.
Right.
But you had still been, you were partaking on the episode, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were having a cocktail.
No, we didn't.
We didn't. Yeah, I think I bought it. Yes.
Yes, you offered me a bottle, and I'm like, I'll come and get it later.
Yeah.
And I still don't have it.
No. And Trey has drank most of it.
Wow. Trey should have it.
It's still here, but yeah. We'll be back next week, I think, too.
Right on. No, I gave it up. Did I tell you how I gave it up?
I don't think so.
I got COVID February 27th, 2023. I was hosting at Swell Bar, and someone came in with it because I didn't have it before that night.
Right.
And that night, when I got home after 2 hours of beginning a cough and feeling weird, I gave myself a test. And I'm like, oh, shit, I got it. I tested positive. I texted everybody who I knew who was there. I said, spread the word. I got COVID. Someone else was going to have it too.
Yeah.
3 other people did have it.
Oh, wow.
They all tested themselves immediately. 10 days in, the symptoms I ended up with were super fatigue. I just wanted to sleep all day.
Yeah.
And I had 1 day of nonstop runny nose. Mm-hmm. But
it's not
that
terrible.
was it. That's not terrible.
No.
10 days in, I'm like, I'm going to go get a bottle. Then I said, I have no one to share it with.
Wow.
Then I said, how long can you go without it? Haven't touched it since.
Wow.
That's not true. I did touch it. July 4th this year.
Oh, okay.
I had not even half, let's say maybe 2 teaspoons of champagne.
Oh.
And a hit of infused weed.
Oh, we went hard.
It was bad. It was really bad.
You had a bad reaction to it?
I felt like I couldn't walk. I got so high, I got nauseous.
Wow.
Yep. Never again.
Now your body's just like, nope, we don't need it.
Nope. We hate it. We hate it. Also, what helped me quit drinking was how much money was I spending drinking?
Oh, yeah.
If I added up even the free drinks I got for hosting, at that point I was hosting 4 nights a week.
Yeah.
$1,200 a month.
Wow. Yeah, I have not, and I don't want to see what I spend on booze.
It's a test.
But it's also, it's harder for me because I bartend. So most of my drinking is behind the bar when other people are buying my drinks.
That's super easy.
So it's would
but
also
you know
be
when
hard.
to cut yourself off, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very good about when I'm behind the bar. It's so funny because when I'm behind the bar, I can drink differently than when I'm not.
Okay, when you're not behind the bar.
It's like 2 drinks will hit me.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because behind the bar you keep moving and you got to keep up and
I think
active?
I think it's I'll do half shots or shots, but I will spread them out, but I'm still moving and it's just the adrenaline and I have to be paying attention to everyone in the room and what's going on and, who's next and what happens. And
you don't always accept free drinks. You just say, I'll get it later or whatever.
Yeah, sometimes I'll do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll have half with someone, half with someone.
Right on.
So it's I don't even know if I drink all the free drinks.
I bet you don't. Because you got to, like you just said, keep an eye on the bar and serve customers.
Yeah, you have to keep your wits about you. I've worked with bartenders who get super drunk and I'm just I don't know how you do that. What happens if something happens?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
When I worked the door at a certain bar at Fireside, I did get in trouble because I was accepting some free drinks in lieu of covered.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Sandy said, give me your wrist. She slapped my wrist and said, we've all been there. We've all done it. Okay. But you're the first person they see, and you got to keep an eye on the bar.
Right.
So no more drinks during your shift.
Yeah.
No problem.
You getting free drinks in lieu of covers is her not getting covers.
That's right.
So really you're stealing.
It was trouble.
Yeah.
It was trouble.
Yeah.
But when she said stop, I stopped.
Yeah, of course. And sometimes you do it because you think it's not a big deal. You're like, oh yeah, of course. Yeah. But
I did max out at 3, but that's still stealing.
Yeah. But it's hard to say it's stealing because it doesn't feel like stealing. Because you're like, no, they bought something.
They did buy something, but they didn't pay the cover, and I let them in.
Yeah.
But I can't do the job anymore anyway.
No.
Too old for it.
And too dapper for it. to like
no, that was the fun part. If you could dress up for it, people would respect
I just
the gig.
meant like for like the some of the crap you have to deal with.
Oh yeah,
being a doorman.
like afterwards,
you're over
you got to
that.
clean up the whole joint. Yeah, no. Yeah, thank you, but no.
Yeah, you're like
it was a whole
younger
different
guys.
situation. I just rather host. I like hosting trivia.
Yeah. How many nights are you hosting now?
At this point, it's 3 nights, but 4 different spots. Every other Monday is Swell Bar, and tonight's going to be the cannabis place, Park Social.
Oh, okay.
6:30. Tuesday, Fireside. Wednesday is Clubhouse.
Nice.
This Tuesday is my 11th anniversary hosting there.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. 11 years.
11 years.
Even during COVID.
Yep.
We were the only game in town online for Alameda Trivia.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because you and Scott Kelly? No.
Scott. One sec. We had Kara Yellen. We had Sean Keeley.
Sean Keeley is who I was thinking of.
Okay, and we had Scott Miner.
Scott Miner, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, Scott.
And occasionally, Martia Moyer would host or host a round. And so we had written rounds from people named Jack Mingo and one other person. But yeah, during shelter in place, we didn't miss a week.
That's amazing.
It was amazing. Some weeks were slower than others, but our biggest weeks we had about 200 people.
Holy
20 teams.
shit.
We had people from across the country.
I didn't realize that it had gotten that big.
It got that big.
Wow.
Like July 2020 through July 2021, just before things reopened. We were consistent. We had a good crowd.
Wow.
And then when things started opening,
right,
there is still an online version via Fireside. We haven't marketed it in a minute, but I haven't talked to Sean in a minute either. He was doing that aspect of it, but I guess he's still doing it. I haven't talked to him.
Oh.
The last time I talked to him was May of 2024.
Wow.
Yeah. But hey, we're still doing it.
Yeah. I was going to say we're May of 2025 has already passed, so over a year. Yeah.
Over a year, yep.
Every time.
We got nothing?
No. We got it. It's recorded everything until we mentioned Wilkie's name.
No shit.
No shit.
Should we not mention him then?
No, I think it's kind of him fucking with us.
Wilkie.
I mean,
that's on brand for real.
Yeah, everything
that is
up
literally
until
on brand.
Everything up until we said we haven't sat down. One of the other reasons we both didn't sit down, and then it cuts.
He just did this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm totally buying that.
Well, you know what else is? So last weekend, I worked the Mosswood Meltdown for Sandy, and Devo was the headliner. And so the first day I borrowed, Stevie has like one of those Energy Dome hats.
Nice.
From like the 90s. So I borrowed that and I used it as my tip jar. And then he was supposed to work an event kind of similar to that the weekend he died, or the weekend before he died.
For Sandy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was going to be his first one. So the second day I wake up to go to it, and I just woke up feeling shitty and missing him. And it was just like super heavy. And I was like, all right, shower, shake it off.
Go to work.
Be at the music festival. It's like a punk rock music festival. Be great. Like, totally get my mind off it.
Right.
I walk in and there's fucking wrestlers everywhere.
Of course there are.
And it's like hood slam, drag wrestling. Like they had a whole wrestling.
Great.
And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
You had gotten a car and it was kind of dissipated.
Yeah.
And you park and you're like,
I walk through, I'm like, woohoo. And I'm like, all right, I can do it. Like, shake it off. It'll be fine. And then I was just like, are you kidding me? And then I was in the backstage bar. So then they're all just standing in front of my bar the whole time.
The whole time. Was that basically a year to the day?
No, it was, this was just last weekend. So it's just over 2 years.
2 years, rather, yeah.
Yeah. So, because he was early May. But it was just like, when you wake up and you just, grief is fickle. Like,
sure is.
Fucking shows up out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Most of my grief comes through my dreams.
Does it?
Family members.
Yeah. I think I smoke too much weed to dream.
Really?
Yeah. I don't dream a lot. Or at least I don't remember my dreams.
You don't remember your dreams, yeah.
And they say that weed is probably... Because I do, whenever I take a break from smoking, I'll have the craziest dreams, which I don't remember them, but I do wake up going like, I do dream.
So they're vivid but you just can't remember.
I don't remember them.
My dreams, 90% of my dreams I totally remember.
Really?
Super vivid. Sometimes I wake up emotionally struck by these dreams. I have to tell myself, that was just a fucking dream, dude. Snap out of it.
Right. You're like, I'm in bed. I'm okay.
Yeah. I'm in bed. I'm okay.
Yeah.
This happened this morning.
What was your dream about this morning?
Me, my mom, my sister not getting along.
Oh.
It's always that these days.
Was it? Because they're both gone right now.
My sister.
Oh.
You know what? My sisters, the last two remaining sisters, they are alive, but we are so distant. We've been estranged for like 4 years.
That sucks.
It does suck. I want to help them and I want to talk to them, but I can't.
Right. Yeah, and that's the hardest part too, is when you want to and you can't. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I family that like we don't really talk anymore, and it's weird.
But you had a trip where you saw some of your family members, right?
I did, yeah. So yeah, I mean, so we have one of the things on the table today was all the magnets that I got for you in my travels, and there's 2 years worth. So I was putting them out on the table earlier, and I should take a picture of them. Yes. But I was like, oh, which ones like do I have? And then it was like a little memory trip for me.
For every magnet, yeah.
Yeah, because it's been so. When I went on my first big trip, right after Wilk died, actually, you said to me, when you go get me magnets, I collect magnets from everywhere. And so then I got you magnets from that trip. And
from literally everywhere, people.
Yep. So I gave you those ones. And then 2 years ago when I went, I have not seen you since then.
That's right.
And then I have now buy you, isn't it? And then I was like, I buy you magnets wherever we go, or I go. There is not one here from Prague because for whatever reason, I did not buy any memorabilia in Prague.
Are you nothing from Prague?
I didn't buy anything in Prague.
What do you think slowed that up?
I think I was just enjoying it so much.
Right on. Like no time to kitschy shop.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, there's a shop right there. I'll go and get it later. I'll go and get it later.
Oh, right on. That's no
And then
biggie.
I just didn't. But then I was like, I didn't get myself, but I didn't.
You didn't buy anything for you.
We were on the plane leaving, and I was like, I didn't get Kirkland a magnet.
Even at the airport.
And then I was like, wait, I didn't even get myself anything.
Wow.
But I thought of you first.
Well, thanks. Thank you so much. This is great.
Yeah, so there's a ton of them. But yeah, so this one from Aruba, that's when I went away with my family, actually.
Okay.
But that was just with my regular family.
Okay.
Like my parents and my brother and his kids.
Right on.
But yeah, my parents were out here in Monterey Bay. But then you have magnets here. And now it sounds like a humble brag. But Istanbul.
I will do it for you. She's a world traveler. She's in a group not from Groupon, a traveling group though, right?
Yeah, we go to bathe all across the world. Bathe and sweat. Like
hot bathe or whatever. What's that called?
It's the banya.
Okay.
Is what we call it. But saunas and cold plunges, thermal waters.
Me in a cold plunge. That will murder me. Due to sickle cell. Well, we talked about that previously.
I know. I wanted to find out how the sickle cell is going.
Okay, I'm going to read these cities first for the magnets, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Istanbul, fancy. Budapest, Milano, Tallinn. Am I saying that right?
Tallinn. That's in Estonia.
Frankfurt. What does this say?
Saudi Arabia.
Ooh, Saudi Arabia.
That was just this year.
Badass. Luxembourg.
That was a quick trip, a drunk trip.
A what trip?
Drunk.
Folks, I think you heard her say it fast. It was a drug trip.
Drunk. We were drunk. We drank a lot in Luxembourg. That was all we did. We drank and ate, and then we left. We were there for like one night.
Nice.
Yeah.
A super party. München, am I saying that right?
Yes.
What's this? That is...
Cologne,
Berlin, Aruba, she mentioned, Palm Springs, Denver, Colorado, Aspen, Colorado.
Yep. Oh,
this is a magnet?
That is a magnet, yep.
What's this here?
That is a...
Made in Germany.
Yep. It is a dragon castle outside of Munich.
When you say dragon castle...
It has like dragons all over it. Like they had the huge dragon statues.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any gold?
Yes.
Nice. Because, dragons... I found out this week, I don't know how true it is, dragons poop gold. They do not poop gold. They just hoard it.
I just thought they protected it.
But, people are making up new stuff because of the internet. Latvia and finally Vienna.
Yes.
Nice.
So many good trips.
Outstanding.
Yes.
I have told you this before. I would love to join, but I get nervous because if I have a sickle cell crisis overseas, I don't want anybody having to say, we got to take care of this guy and he's fucking up our trip.
Right.
I have found out that there are other travel groups that I could join via Groupon or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Where someone would be able to do that, but I have to do more research about it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Also, I have to say this. I shouldn't put it out in the universe like that. I should just say, let's take this trip and see what happens.
Right.
Now, the last time I took a trip, I merely went to North Carolina this year. The last time before that was Detroit. Pretty easy trips. Turbulence, however, the world has changed.
Yeah.
I don't care what people say. One proof of climate change is turbulence. It's not what it used to be. It's harder, it's more powerful, and it's not just left to right. It's up and down. Went on a trip with Sandy for her brother's 50th birthday. An hour and 10-minute flight. the turbulence was vertical.
Oh, wow.
We were rising off our seats and dropping back down our seats.
Oh, my gosh.
Sandy can deal with that stuff. I could deal with it, too, if it didn't shake my innards, which would trigger a sickle cell crisis. Oh. It would, but it didn't. I got lucky. Good. So I have to kind of build up to it. But I do want to travel. I want to travel this planet.
Yeah.
Like you. You're killing it.
I thank you.
I envy anyone who can travel the planet and not have problems.
I am still in awe that I've gotten to do this. Mm-hmm. And I keep saying have gotten to because I'm like, it might go away. Like,
well, you don't want to think that, but the bottom falls out of stid all the time.
Yeah. And I don't, but I'm trying to stop that way of thinking too.
Yeah, me too.
Like maybe it's all, like my mother is very much a worrywart and like always worst case scenario. Mm-hmm. And it will aggravate the shit out of me. Yeah. But I'm trying to be like, okay, but Mom, maybe all the bad shit, it's already happened.
Right.
Like, look at all the data we have. The bad shit has happened. Mm-hmm. We've survived it. And we've been getting better and better. So, like, maybe all the bad shit's already done.
That is very optimistic.
Yeah.
But it depends on what category you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. And it's still, like, trying to lie to myself into believing it.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I will fake the funk, too.
Yeah. But I guess I knew, so you've taught me the most about sickle cell. Mm-hmm. But I didn't realize traveling could be such a...
Cabin pressure has affected me at one point. The stress of travel has affected me at one point. When I was married and we went to New Orleans, we were on buddy passes. And she was so hyped up. It's weird to say it, but it's true. I'm an empath.
Right.
Empath. I will absorb people's emotions and try to either talk through it or just dine on it. Mm-hmm. But that will affect me too. Stress, weather, and sudden physical changes will create a sickle cell crisis.
Yeah.
I've been lucky. I have not had to go to the hospital with this since 2016.
Nice.
That's really lucky.
That is
My
really
doctors
lucky.
are like, dude, you are kind of an anomaly. You come to these when we need to do a checkup on you. You come every quarter. You don't ask us for much, but a lot of people come here just when they really need stuff.
Right.
Besides med, they just need whatever they need. But I just go there to make sure I'm okay.
Right.
Currently, the sickle cell thing has been very chill. Do you know what creatine is? Mm-hmm. Mine's up. And that's trouble.
Okay.
They also, sickle cell patients cannot do the A1C test for diabetes.
Oh, really?
It just does not register.
Oh.
It's very weird. I could have diabetes, and it wouldn't surprise me. I hate to say it, but it wouldn't surprise me if I do. Because when I gave up drinking, candy, cakes, donuts, pies. I have a strawberry cheesecake pie from Nations at the house right now.
Nice.
I'm thinking about it as we speak. I can't get enough of Butterfingers either.
I thought you were just going to pull one out of your pocket.
I already ate it. It's bad. It's really bad.
Oh.
It's really bad.
Wow. Yeah.
But, again, the lucky part is no hospital trips. But the pain is consistent. I had one moment.
Yeah.
This is good. It tastes minty, like a menthol, you know what.
So
this is supposed to last 3 days before you have to change the core.
And so you're sucking on a vape, but it's different.
It's no smoke. It's just a flavored core. You're pulling in air that just becomes flavored.
Okay.
That's why there's no exhalation.
Right.
It's going to replace the cigarettes because it tastes like a menthol cigarette.
Yep.
It was expensive, but it's going to be worth it. How much are cigarettes? My
$15,
cigarettes.
$16 a pack?
$14.50 a pack, and I put a menthol card in it, so that's another $3.
Wow. Or if you can find the menthols, what are those, like $20 a pack now?
Correct. Some people will say 17. It ain't 17.
It's funny.
You're paying $2 a cigarette.
Yeah.
So when people ask if they can bum a cigarette,
no. You can buy a cigarette.
You can buy one. If they offer to buy, I give it to them.
Oh, that's nice.
If they come up to me saying, can I get a cigarette? Mm-mm.
No.
Please be polite when you got your hand out.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm being an asshole.
No, I don't think so. I think I was talking about this with someone else the other day. Like, common courtesy has gone away.
It is gone.
And like, why? What? Can we bring that back?
No.
No? Never, you don't think?
Only people who appreciate it will use it. The internet has changed everything. Everything has changed due to technology, and it's cool to be an asshole.
But it's more work to be an asshole.
They don't see it like that.
But it is.
They're just being free.
Like,
to me, I see that. It's a lot of work to be an asshole. But then think about your core values.
Yeah.
It's super easy to be nice.
Yeah.
It's better to be nice.
And it's like, I don't have to think about something because I am always doing the same kind of things and treating people the same way. And
right.
Like,
It doesn't occur to you to be an asshole.
No.
And if you are an asshole, it's in defense of some asshole came to you. So are you being an asshole or are you just defending yourself?
I would say just defending myself.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, I could just be an asshole. Like, and sometimes I make jokes assholerish. But like,
that's
I'm
different.
not. But
I think
yeah,
that's different.
I do too.
Because people know that when you're joking because they know you.
Right. But do you think it's just the internet, or do you think COVID had a big part of it too?
COVID had a huge part in it.
With where people just don't know how to interact anymore.
We are all suffering some form of PTSD after COVID, but also brings out the truth of them.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's why I don't work the door anymore. Did I tell you that story?
No.
I think I did.
Oh, yes. I think you did.
I think I did in the first one. But I'll remind the listeners.
Yeah. Please, if someone didn't listen to our I don't know why they wouldn't listen to our first episode.
I don't know why either. Duh. I'm working the door. We had the outside parklet. And my job was to make sure that if you're coming to the bar and you're going to sit out the outside parklet, you can smoke, you can drink, you can eat. But you got to have your mask on at least beneath your chin. Here's what I would say. Hi, my name is Kirkland. I work the door here, and I help arrange the line so you can go in and get your drinks. Please keep your mask on beneath your chin, so if a cop or a Fed person comes by and sees people without their masks, they could shut us down.
Oh.
That was a thing. People didn't believe it, but it was a thing. So one Friday night, this is when things started to reopen 2021. A gentleman, I'm 6'2", a gentleman, I got to say it, and I don't mean this to be racist, but I'm going to describe the situation. This white guy who's about 5'8", he entered my personal bubble, got in my face. He didn't say anything, but he really got close to me. And I said, I'm just telling you the rules, sir. This is how it works here. And then I backed away.
Right.
He didn't say anything, but he really got close, like he squared up. That's the term.
Yeah.
The next day was a Saturday. I said the same stick to everybody who was there. This guy was taller than me, 6'4", I think. He got in my face. He squared up. These are the rules, so I'm just letting you know. The following weekend happened again, and each gentleman who did so was a white male.
Of course.
Squared up at me. One guy was my height, and one guy was at my chin, so 5'11". Sandy just happened to be outside. And I said, Sandy, I'm putting in my 2 weeks. I can't do this anymore. At that point, I was 57 years old.
Yeah.
I know, as a doorman, you can't touch them unless they touch you. But they got in my face. I'm the only black male face out there, basically.
Yep.
I don't know what the Alameda cops will do. I'm going to trust that they'll do the right thing. But back then, after the George Floyd shit, I didn't trust anybody. So I had to get out of there. She had made a stern face and said, I understand. And that's why I didn't work the door anymore.
Yeah.
The COVID thing led me to stop drinking. I still go to bars to host trivia. Sometimes I would visit a bar just to hang out with the people. And I don't feel that anymore. I don't feel that anymore.
You don't feel the...
Need to go to a bar.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you haven't been out just to hang out other than trivia that I've seen you.
I go to Fireside to dance. That's the only spot to dance.
Oh, yeah.
And I've gone to Wally's once in a while to shoot pool. They have a drink and draw on Tuesday night, so I popped in there after that.
Oh, nice.
Just to draw.
Yeah.
Benton, I haven't been. Lemon, what's it called? Lemon Drop. I stopped there once after hosting a private trivia event, and it was way thick with people, and I got the hell out of there. I just didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And then part of not drinking made me ask, besides money, besides feeling better, why was I drinking? Here's what I came up with.
Okay.
I do love the flavor of Glenlivet 12. To me, it's like sweet tea with alcohol.
Yeah.
For my palate. I dig that. But if you drink it right, you wouldn't have a headache or get sick. You have to work that because some days the stress is high.
Yeah.
It takes more to get that buzz going. After that, why was I drinking? I think I was drinking to try to fit in with people.
Oh, I could see that.
That's sad.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, there are times that I know that I'll have like an extra shot just because I'm uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. And it's like, all right, well, let me just loosen up.
Did it make you more comfortable?
In a way, yes.
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, it was just to make you feel more comfortable hanging with the people you're hanging with.
Yep.
Yeah. So
or it like makes me a little, like, it gets me out of my head a little because I can be very in my head and...
You're always in your head.
Yeah.
The hyper-analytical stuff, the trying not to worry.
Yep.
And the trying to solve things that can't be solved.
Yeah. Or things that aren't even my problem.
Yeah.
Like, I was just talking to Rolando from Malaya Botanicals the other day, and he was like, I was just talking to these people, and we were talking about why this place doesn't have many people to it and how we should have an event. And he's like, and then I realized I just talked myself into more work. I was like, yeah, no more talking to people. We're not doing that anymore.
Right.
Like, we're not doing
Less people.
Like, we're not peopling as much because we keep giving ourselves more work. And it's not work that, like, gets us well paid or, like,
right.
It's like a bunch of work that gives other people a great time.
Right.
But our ROI isn't great.
Right.
Like, we're not making a shit ton of money on it. We're not, like, being able to relax and enjoy it all.
And if you do it enough times, you'll be expected to do it.
Yeah.
With no real gain.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm like, we're not doing that anymore. Like, we're doing things that make us money, that we can enjoy.
Or at least make us happy.
Yeah. Or
right.
bring us just so much joy that we don't care that we're not making any money.
Right.
I'm like, but we're not walking around at events going, okay, well, this was a lot of work for what?
For what?
Like, we're not
Couple
doing that
nickels?
anymore. Yeah. But it's really hard to get and break out of those habits.
It's super hard.
Yeah.
It's super hard. I got lucky with the breaking out of the drinking, and then I got lucky with not having to go to bars. Sometimes the walls do close in, and sometimes you got to go out.
Yeah. So where have you like replaced it with anything yet? Have you like joined different community groups or?
Not yet.
No.
You know why? I do dig my own company.
Yeah.
I can entertain myself all day. Comic books.
Yeah.
Okay, here's an example. During Shelter in Place, when I was still on Amazon, I would order books that I saw online. 1619 Project, The Warmth of Other Suns. These are all written by Black authors and Black scholars.
Okay.
They're hard to read because they're actual history. They're really hard to read. Like, I'll do a couple paragraphs and I'm like, nope. So, with that said, I would join or look on YouTube to see what other people have said about the book. I'm not formulating an opinion based on what they said. I just want to see what they thought.
Right.
Many people think the 1619 Project is a well-researched book, but it got her in trouble because it made the right say CRT is being taught in our schools. It is not. It's being taught at certain universities if those universities want to take that on as part of their curriculum. It is not being taught in K through 12 schools. Right. But that narrative got out and people believed it.
People are idiots.
PFS. Did we get our T-shirts yet? People fucking suck?
No, not yet. Not yet. They're coming. They're coming. I just talked to a merch guy.
Right on.
I have so much merch
waiting
to come.
Yep.
I'm always like, I'll put that on a T-shirt.
Right. Let's talk about the trivia for a minute.
Yeah, let's.
It's crazy. I've been hosting trivia at Fireside for 11 years, but I've actually been hosting we're in 2025? Mm-hmm. We started when the Benton was Z's way back in July of 2012.
Oh, wow.
We did that once a month, myself and a guy named Stacy Ward.
Okay.
Stacy Ward would write the stuff, and I would be the face of the franchise and host the stuff. He says I had the better voice.
You do have a good voice.
Well, thank you. So we would do that once a month. And it worked for a while, and then Z's changed hands, and the last owner, when we were doing it, was not a big fan of it, but he let it keep going.
Okay.
Some people, I gotta mention a name, didn't like playing trivia because they didn't feel comfortable with it.
You can name me, it's okay.
Not just you, there's several people.
Yeah.
Wilkie was one. Chrissy is another.
Oh, really?
And there was one other person. Anyway, when we were hosting at Z's, she and I would team up and buy the prizes, cheesy prizes from a dollar store.
Right. They're the best.
They are the best. And we would come up with the questions and blah, blah, blah. Stacy had to move various times. He was going through a lot of stuff with his kids, so he had to be safe, and he kind of fizzled out of writing the questions. By this point, 2 years had passed, and I've got the gist of it. Right. I know how to create questions now. One night, I'll tell you the Chrissy story first, then the Wilkie story. Chrissy was bartending, and we had just enough of a crowd, like maybe 15 people. This is at the Benton, which was back then Z's. I hate this, Kirk. I hate this. So she had another bartender, May. She joined her, and they were on a team. This was mostly a Halloween-themed trivia. Okay. They did well.
Yep.
1F, Jeff Campbell, Jeff Lynham were a team. They were very good at trivia. They were super good at trivia.
Yeah. Those
Chrissy
people annoy
and
me.
May came up on a candy round.
Oh.
They had the same amount of correct answers. They each had 10. The tiebreaker question was, in the year 2017, please name the top-selling candy of that year and how much money that candy made for its company.
Wow.
So The Jeff team, I think their team name was F 'em all. That's what I gave them, but I think they would have called themselves the Super Jeffs or something. I can't remember. They came up with whatchamacallit, $1.3 million. Chrissy came up with the right answer and the right number on the money.
Wow.
The answer is Snickers, $2 billion.
$2 billion?
$2 billion. She didn't write 2 billion with a B. She wrote 2, comma, 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 point, When I told her, not only did you get the candy right, you got the number right, she almost did backflips behind that bar.
Ooh, kidding.
I'm never good at it. I'm like, you don't know what questions you're going to be good at. You just won this round. She lost her shit. May also lost her shit. And the Jeff fellows were like, stunned. Their jaws were on the floor. It was so funny. She ended up loving trivia.
Yeah.
Wilkie said the same thing to me. I don't want to play, Kirk. I'm like, okay, I'll just leave it here and you can just write down answer if you want to or not.
Right.
Of course, the questions were in his wheelhouse. He's like, I do know that. I do know that. I do know that. I do know that. He came in second place on that round.
Oh, wow.
Same with you when you played. Didn't we do the same thing? Did you get like 6 or something right?
Yep.
I hate trivia. Then you didn't.
I know.
People never know what kind of questions they're going to ask.
Like, I won't actively seek to go to trivia because it does make me feel dumb.
Sure. But once you're in, okay, but I know you've played more than once under my trivia, right?
Yeah, I have. But it's only because because I'll come by and see you and then leave.
Okay, right. You do bounce out, but you did give it a shot.
But I have a couple times when friends are there, been like, oh, I'll stay for a bit, and then end up staying for the whole thing and having a good time.
The plan is just to sneak it up on you.
Yeah, because I get test anxiety, and I think it translates to trivia, where I'm like, I don't know. And people will be like, you know this. I'm like, I don't know this. I don't know anything.
A lot of people go through
What's my last name? What am I doing here?
I've heard people say, hey, you should use a red pen when you score. I can't.
No.
I can't.
Oh, my God. That just gave me anxiety thinking about it.
I did a purple pen because I thought I grabbed a black pen, but it was purple.
Yeah.
And people were like, why do you have a purple pen? I'm like, I use this to score. Please don't.
Yeah.
It reminds me of third grade. I'm like, yoink, I had to throw it out. People get freaked out with that stuff. I've had teachers who come to play trivia. This is like school. No, it's not. I did not teach you this stuff. I'm just hoping you remember this stuff.
But I'm a big fan of when you have the picture rounds or logo rounds or movie rounds, that's my wheelhouse. History.
People do love that.
Yeah, history ones, not so much.
Okay, I'm going to give everybody a secret.
Okay.
I'll never do geography. I hate geography. I don't necessarily do hard history. I do pop culture history.
That's better.
Yes. My favorite round to do, to introduce it, this is what helped me get the gig at Preacher's Daughter. She was already going to hire me.
Right.
Because I had enough reputation, and the person who recommended me was a good friend of hers. But I said, let's do a round so you can get the feel of it. I did a candy round.
Nice.
We did not do this in the previous discussion, right? Let's play now.
All right.
All right. She's not nervous.
Oh, gosh.
She's not nervous, people. Here we go.
Getting there.
Candy slogans. I read the slogan. You name the candy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. This is one of my favorite rounds to introduce this to for anybody.
All right. Kirkland.
Here we go. Oh, wrong. Nope, not that one. I'm going to do a more recent one. Makes mouths happy. I'll give you a hint. It's red. It's not a chocolate bar.
Liquor? No. Yeah, Twizzlers?
Correct.
Oh, yeah, makes mouth happy. The little smile.
Correct.
Yep.
The Fresh Maker.
Oh, gum. It's mints. It's Altoids?
You were close. You said the word mint.
Oh, juicy. No.
You said the word mint.
Mint.
They used to have some really stupid commercials.
Really stupid commercials.
It's not quite a gum.
Double
it's
mint?
not quite a candy.
Oh, the Listerine strips?
No.
No. That's not candy. What is it?
Mentos.
Oh, Mentos.
You were there. Okay, crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery.
Butterfingers.
Correct.
Your favorite?
My favorite. Taste the rainbow.
Skittles.
Correct. Melts in your mouth, not in your hands.
M&M's.
Correct. Get the sensation.
Peppermint patty.
Correct. York's peppermint patty. Don't let hunger happen to you.
Snickers.
Correct. Two great tastes that taste great together.
I want to say it's Twix. It's not. Two great tastes that taste great together. I don't know that one. I do.
Peanut butter and chocolate.
Oh my God, it's my favorite candy in the whole wide world. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Correct. Now, this is not a candy. Double your pleasure, double your fun. You already said it.
Double mint gum.
Correct. That's rich.
Oh, I can see the commercial. The chocolate drizzling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rich. What? I don't know.
It has a monetary amount for its title.
$1. No. Paid. What is it called? I want to say it's a payday, but it's not.
Mm-mm.
It's a million. No. I don't know.
You do know.
What?
You just saw it. The drizzling over of the candy. Mm-hmm.
That's rich.
Mm-hmm.
But see, this is why I don't like trivia. My brain is now completely empty.
Right there at the tip of your tongue. $100,000.
$100,000. It's white and blue, isn't it? The wrapper.
It's all red with some chocolate on it.
Maybe that's why I was thinking of the.
Oh, the payday is all white.
Yeah.
And the drizzle on that is just the peanuts. They don't drizzle any chocolate on it. $100,000 bar was introduced in what year? Our tiebreakers do not involve Price is Right rules. If you're over and closest, you win. Under and closest, you win. Or, obviously, if you're exact, you win.
Payday? Wait, $100,000
bar introduced in what year?
1953.
Very good. Go up and try again.
1962.
Very good. 64.
Oh, all right.
Not bad.
Not bad.
It was introduced in 1964. It was originally called the $100,000 bar and later changed to $100,000 in the mid-1980s.
Huh.
I love that bar. I love Milky Ways. I used to love Milky Ways, dark Milky Ways, and Snickers. But caramel makes my throat feel funny for some reason.
Oh, no.
It's like a tiny allergy or who knows. Use the restroom.
Yeah, please.
Which way to?
Right across the hall. And then I'm going to ask you one more thing about trivia.
Okay. This is so nice. Well done.
Thank you. You're welcome. I was just thinking, I can always edit that so I get them all right.
You kid. Super editing. I have to get used to the fact that I can use this indoors. So cool.
That is cool. I have an oral fixation, so that would be good.
This would be good.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I like to smoke weed.
Right on. This has a nice weight. You can fidget with it. These tips are replaceable. The cores are easily replaced.
Nice.
The initial pack was $130, already paying for itself.
Very nice. All right, so sticking with trivia for a moment.
Okay.
What's the most impressive trivia flex no one talks about or appreciates enough?
That's hard to answer because there's so many. As host, when I see people who say they hate trivia, I used to say this, but it still happens. Every person who has ever said they hate trivia gets at least one right. That one answer, I've seen it a million times, has won that round or won the game.
Right.
It really happens. It keeps happening. I can't stand trivia. Sometimes people say what you say because it's true for them. I just don't feel smart. I don't feel comfortable playing this game.
Right.
Give it a shot. 9 times out of 10, it's a picture round that they'll get that one picture that nobody else on the team got.
Right.
And then nobody else in the room got, and they win the round. Then they love the trivia. It's crazy. When you say flex, what do you mean?
Like, I don't know. I was just trying to think of, like, what's something that you are like when there's a team that either has, like, a really good team name or, like, they have a good vibe or, like, they're just...
Oh, there's lots of stuff like that.
Like, what's, like, the one thing that you're always like, this makes trivia, like, a good night
This is what makes trivia when people who were not ahead suddenly win the whole fucking thing. There was a team of 3 people. This is back when Preacher's Daughter was open. They came once a summer. I was working there. I think we did 5 years there. 2021 to 24 years. Older people. The daughter was my age.
Okay.
They were a little overweight. They moved slow. And her parents were from another country, I think. Germany.
Okay.
They dug the trivia. When they came here to visit her, they came to see me. Right on. One night they came, I had like maybe 12 teams. Preacher's Daughter always had a pretty consistent crowd.
That's big.
Gotta see it. These 3 people were down. They were always mid-range per every round. One team, the team of the owners, no collusion, no bullshit.
Right.
They were just a good team. They had 10 on the first round, perfect scoring. This team had 6 or 7. 10 on the next round, perfect score. This team, 6 or 7. 10 on the third round, this team, 7 or 8. And on the last picture round, 10, so they were rocking a perfect score.
Right.
And this team got 8. Yeah, 8. The final round, double points.
Right.
The team with the 6 people, they got another 10, but that's not a perfect score. This team got 14 and beat them.
Wow.
They beat them because they had just enough points with the double points.
Right.
You have never seen elderly people raise their arms and gently get up like in a victorious. If you and I do that right now, we'll do it fast. Yeah. But these guys,
slow motion.
I was like, they're doing it. They're doing the victory rise, but it's taking them a week to do it. That is one of the things. I'm like, that's why I love trivia.
Yeah.
When you see people just lose their shit to win a trivia round. Currently, I had a good year last year. A really good year.
Good. Mm-hmm.
I've worked at 5 to 6, maybe 7 different places in Alameda. I used to work at Harbor Bay. We did that once a month. And, private events. I can go to your house. I've done events for schools. I've done private birthday parties. Mm-hmm. I've done professional events in Oakland. All trivia. When I started at Preacher's Daughter, you just meet a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I know a lady named Kim Duckworth, and I know her husband, Lynn. And Kim invited me to try out at Encino Yacht Club. That's once a month. It's for members only. We do it every third Sunday of the month. So I would do that, and people dug it, and sometimes it's a lot of people, sometimes not.
Right.
One night I had 99 people. It just happened. They marketed it hella, and everything worked out. 100 people. The dining room and the bar area were full of people.
Wow.
One of the managers said, "Hey, Kirk, is there any way you can speed this up?" There's no way I can speed this up. I have to go to every table because I like, as host, to talk to everybody who's playing.
Right.
Just to chat them up, tease them, and make them giggle or get them to know me as a host, as a person.
Right.
I do not like when teams hand over their work and come to me and I score it. I like to go to them. Part of the full service.
Right.
One night, a gentleman had a device that looks like a phone, but it's a video game thing.
Okay.
He is a programmer, a software programmer. He said, "I cannot figure out how to play the games on this thing. Maybe you can." I'm like, "Dude, you're a programmer. I'm not going to have a chance." He's like, "Just take the thing." So I took it. I still have that thing. I still can't figure out how to do this game thing, and I've had it for 2 years.
Well,
that Christmas, had the Sunday before that Christmas week, he was there, and he said, "Hey, Kirk, come over here." I'm like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" Snap, he hands me $100. I tip everybody $100 who works here. Great service, and I love your trivia. You
nice.
should look me up so we can come up with a way to spread the joy that you bring with trivia. Thanks, bro. I sure will. He gave me his email. I looked him up. Super software guy.
Yeah.
He is not a big name in the public arena for software guys, but he's huge. He's huge. I'm not going to say his name.
Right, yeah. We'll keep his privacy.
We'll keep his privacy. He sent me information on the companies that he feels is doing good work. He is a multi-millionaire who donated $1 million to 8 companies who are doing good work. He said his kids are taken care of. They're all going to have a house and a couple of cars. They're going to be on their own. But He wanted to do something good for the planet. And he did something good for me, too. He said, "I love your trivia so much. One-time gift. Over $10K.
Wow.
I've been using that to add on to people who come to play trivia. Like Clubhouse drops $30 for scratchers. I match that and give out double prizes.
Wow.
I've been giving $30 in scratchers as prizes at Fireside and at every place I host. Swell Bar, there's been fluctuations, but I add on to what they offer.
Right.
I can do that. Marketing for trivia, I can do that too. I did buy some marketing materials from a graphic designer I know in Detroit. Dude was a great guy. He hooked it up.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do that, paying it forward. And also, that's been helping with certain things I do need for trivia, like new tablet and what have you.
Right.
That guy's a saint. That guy's a good dude. So he posted on Reddit and a bunch of other spots where he donated that kind of money.
Right.
He just said, "Just thumbs up this and we'll call it even." So I thumbs it up. That's it. We call it even.
Wow.
That's what kind of year I had last year.
That's
this
amazing.
year's different because I lost Preacher's Daughter because she sold the business.
Right.
Why did she sell the business? That's her business. No,
Yeah.
the reason she sold the business because she wanted to be with her kids.
Right.
She was putting in 12 and 13 hours. Everybody who worked with her while she was there knew that she was doing everything they were doing.
Right.
If she had to wash dishes, she had to wash dishes. Had to do some food cook prep, she had to do food prep. Delivering the food and doing all the paperwork too.
Yeah.
Great boss.
Yeah.
Great boss. She was fun to work
She
with
was,
too.
yeah, she was amazing from what I've heard.
And she's super fun to just hang out with.
Yeah.
Have you seen her do karaoke?
No.
Have you seen her husband do karaoke?
I don't think so.
They are hilarious. They can crush it. They can crush it.
My goal is to try karaoke this year because I've never sang karaoke.
They now have it at Fireside on the first and third Sundays, and Hobnob is excellent for it. Or for your warm-up, if you can, Thursday nights at Clubhouse, hosted by Amanda. There's a few people there. You can relax into it.
Yeah.
The karaoke community is supposed to be people who support you if you can sing or you can't.
Right.
It's always fun when people who can't sing act out the song.
Right.
That is a scream. I've seen people do it at Hobnob, but now that girl can really sing. So now that she can really sing and she acts out the song.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't think I can really sing, but
Pick a song that you don't have
I
to
know.
sing.
Yeah. Oh, there
Here's
you go.
a song. It's perfect. You only say this word 3 times. Tequila. That's all you do.
I figured maybe even a little Janis Joplin because that way it's supposed to sound kind of terrible.
Yes. But she could really sing.
I know she could really sing.
But you could do that too.
Yep.
But
A
don't
little
mock it.
Mercedes Benz.
Can you mock her? Would it be mockery? Or would it be homage?
Slightly both. Depends on how many tequilas and peanut butter sandwiches I've had.
Let's talk about that. You have tequila with peanut butter sandwiches?
Well, I don't know.
Because I was going to say, I'm already about to throw up, and I've only been drinking water.
Was it Mama Cass that choked on a peanut butter sandwich? Or was it Janis Joplin?
Literal ham sandwich.
Oh, ham sandwich.
Let's look all of it up.
Let's see.
You look up Joplin, I'll look up Mama Cass.
Okay.
Mama Cass death, cause of death, died of a heart attack in London. 2-week run to Palladium, made for flesh bar for heart attack. There were no drugs. Mama Cass did not choke to death on a ham sandwich. She had a heart attack.
Okay. Janis OD'd on heroin. Age 27.
Oh, she's in the 27 Club, huh?
Yeah. Often cited as part of the so-called 27 Club. That 27 Club, do you know off the top of your head who's in it, Mr. Trivia?
Buddy Holly.
Oh, not on this list.
No? Okay, maybe he wasn't 27. He might
Yeah.
be 28. Janis Joplin. Jimi Hendrix.
Yep.
We had a round of this.
That's what I figured you
There's
did.
like 20 names.
Oh, this only has like 5, so...
Jimi Hendrix. Not Buddy Holly. Ricky Nelson?
well, now I have to ask who else is in it, because it only gives me 5.
Okay.
Because it gives me a couple from her. All right. Hendrix, Joplin, Morrison,
That's right.
Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse.
That's right.
Lesser, but also notable members. Brian Jones from Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Robert Johnson, blues guitarist.
Blues guitars, yeah. He sold to the devil,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Richie Edwards, who's only kind of presumed dead. He's guitarist for Manic Street Preachers.
Never heard of.
Ron Pigeon McKernan,
Duh.
founding member of Grateful Dead.
Okay.
And Kristen Plaff, bassist for Hole. Courtney Love's
Courtney Love's
band, yeah.
Courtney Love had talent, but I wonder if she was riding the coattails before she put her band together. I don't know.
I don't know, because I think she was famous about the same time Kurt Cobain was. And then they fell in love.
After. Maybe she was in a different band?
Maybe different bands.
Okay. She had some skills, I thought, but...
Our friend Jonathan Butts has made out with her and danced with her.
Lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every time she comes up, he tells that story.
I'd brag about it.
I'd brag about it too.
Was this before any work done?
Yes. It was like college.
Score.
Yes.
I mean, she was cute, but, I mean, the work for her did come out okay.
Yes. Yeah. Some people. Whew.
Lisa Rinna.
Yeah.
Harry Hamlin's wife?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Had full lips. Why would she increase that? But hey, it's her money.
Yep.
Do your thing.
I had my lips done, actually.
Did ya?
I did.
Did ya?
I did, but just a little.
Like a tiny dot, and that's
Yep.
it. When was this?
About 4 months ago, because I have no upper lip usually.
And then see some light. I'm gonna put the flashlight.
Go for it. Yeah, and someone the other day I was saying something. They were saying something about how no woman should ever do it, and blah blah blah.
I can kind of tell now, but you'd have to put some lipstick on. I can kind of
tell now. But it's very light. And I said to the girl, I don't want to be like. And she's like looking at me, and she's the full duck lip going, and I was like, I just want to be soft.
Like you.
I don't want to look like you.
That is adorable.
Yep.
Young lady.
But we had because I was going to get my Botox, and they offered it to me for inexpensive.
That's different.
Yes.
You didn't go out there saying, today's the day I'm lipping it up.
No, they were like, hey, do you want to? And I was like, I've always wanted to, but I'm scared to because I don't want to look.
That's totally fair.
Yeah.
You gave it a shot.
And then the guy, I was out talking to friends, and he was like, oh, any woman that does anything to her face, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, you mean like a woman like me? Because I do stuff to my face. And he was like, no one
could tell. Nobody could tell.
Yeah.
Which means it's good work.
Yeah.
Plus, you're not addicted to it.
No. I couldn't afford it to be addicted to it.
Where did the Botox injection go?
Mostly in my 11s.
Okay.
And a little in my smile lines.
But your smile lines are great.
Yeah, but they get a little too deep. And then
you don't even have How old are you? Dare
I
ask?
am 45. I keep saying 46.
You ready for it to happen?
I don't know why. I think 45. And 45 has been a good year.
Right on.
It's been a wild ride. Mm-hmm. It's been a wild life. I mean,
what has changed for you this year?
I am more comfortable in me, I think.
Good.
I have made the decision, I am going to go full force in this. I'm going to try to make this happen. And, this week I've actually 2 different people come to me and be like, well, you were such an inspiration, or you're a huge turning point, or you inspired me. And someone else was like, you're his anchor. And I was like, okay. Right. And I'm like, I love that I've helped to shift someone's perspective and help them make their life better, or
with Ducking Reality's podcast,
or just me, just me in general. Yeah. Right, but I'm like, getting the podcast can help do that to more people.
That's the plan of it. That was the idea of it in the first place. Yeah.
Yeah. But I've always been a little who am I, an imposter syndrome, and don't want.
You have never said I'm a therapist. You said we're just talking.
Yeah.
We're just talking.
Well, because
that's an important distinction.
Yeah, and I think that's where people change. The conversations I've had with random strangers across the bar, or sitting next to someone in the bar, or I was talking to someone about how this woman, I was on a walk and she came up and we ended up taking a huge 2-hour walk together.
Nice.
Well, she was just talking to me about her daughter's upcoming wedding and all the stress about it. Yeah. And we just kind of bullshitted our way through it. And
I don't know if that's bullshit. That was just talking and listening.
Yeah, and
you were an ear.
Yeah, and that probably helped change her whole experience. And those are, I think, where
know how to listen and not interrupt, and especially not make it about them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
everybody needs that.
Yeah, and not everyone can afford or will go seek it, but someone will listen to a conversation and be like, "Oh, hey, if that person went through that, I can get through this," or "Oh, this doesn't have to define me," or whatever it is, or "Oh, I'm going to be in pain all the time. I might as well learn how to be in pain." Out in public, because it's not going to change from being on the couch. Being on the couch does not make your pain any better.
It does not.
It actually, I think, sometimes makes it worse.
It depends on the level of pain.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to give in and you have to couch it.
Have you had any type of romantic relationship where the pain caused the problem?
Yeah.
Me too. Mm-hmm. Me too.
Yeah. My ex-husband used to tell me he didn't want to touch me because he didn't want to make my pain worse. And I'm like, how about you touch me and then check in? How about you just try not touch me ever, because then that feels worse.
That feels worse.
Because now I feel like I'm broken or damaged or...
Correct.
And that fucks me up even more.
Here's another question. Did he ever try to doctor you?
Not really.
Did any of your romantic partners try to doctor you? Why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? Why don't you try this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for your help, but you're not a doctor.
Right.
The doctors that I do have are doing the best they can with what they know after all their years of training.
Yep.
Sadly, for me, medication does help.
Yeah.
It doesn't always help immediately, but it does knock things down.
Right. Yeah, and
It's sad, and it's scary, because now I think, me being 60, it's not going to get any better.
Right.
Even if the medication gets better. But the romantic relationships, if I have a problem while we're out...
Right. Well, yeah, because it gets... and the other thing, too, is at first they're okay with it.
They think they can deal.
And they're like, oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's almost like cute that you're now in pain and I'm going to have to take you home and take care of you. And then it's like, again,
it gets old super fast.
Super fast. And then they get like resentful towards it or angry. And you're like, yeah, I'd just rather not have someone than have to like explain to you why I need
have to go through that right now.
Oh.
We had a blast for 5 weeks, but I think it's over.
That sucks.
I had pain when we went out. And the worst part, it's not just the pain. Some drunk lady touched her inappropriately, and I wasn't there to help.
Oh.
I think she got so mad about that. She hasn't said it, but actually before that even happened, everything kind of shifted anyway because I was in pain. Things kind of shifted. She said to me weeks ago, I don't abandon people, but it's coming. My head's ready for it.
Yeah.
It sucks, but you know what? I'm not trying to put anybody through anything that's problematic for them.
Yep.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Sometimes I wonder if, because I haven't dated a lot, and I've been trying to, in the last like month or so, I've been trying to like get myself back out there. And like, I would like to have a partner or maybe a couple.
Sure.
Thinking about the poly thing, maybe that would work for me.
Why not?
But I also like don't want people in my house. Like when I get home and I'm that tired and
No, keep it on.
Yeah, and I am like, I just need to get to my tub. I just need to get to my heating pad. I just need to like smoke a whole joint to my head and not feel this bad. And I don't want to have to talk to you about how I'm feeling. Like,
oh my God. Do you think that you have spoiled yourself with that self-love, self-care to the point where like, I really don't need anybody?
Sometimes.
I sometimes think that too.
Yeah.
I was praying about this. I want a girl. Now that I have one, it's like, and now that just happened, it's like, I don't need to put anybody through that. And she knows it's not intentional.
Right.
But should she have to go through this?
Right.
I shouldn't phrase it like that. If I could help my pain and not get sick, I'd never be sick.
Right.
No one would.
Yep.
Yeah. And things shifted.
And it gets there. I get like their frustration in it.
Totally
I understand it. But it's also like, I can't, do you understand my frustration with it? Like I can't control my own body.
Correct.
I could do everything right and do all of the things I'm supposed to do. And all of a sudden will be angry for some reason and be like,
same here.
Yeah, I'm just not today. Or I will do stuff and I won't be like as bright and shiny as I always am. And then it's like, but what's going on? I'm like, I'm good. I'm just a little uncomfortable today. My pain's a little higher today. But what else? What else? Yeah. What else? What else? No, it's just that.
I just told you that.
Yeah. Are you sure that's it?
And you can pinpoint some reasons why it happens, right?
Oh, yeah.
I have 3 main reasons. Stress, barometric pressure changes will always cause pain. And like I said before, something that happens to my physical body, an outside source, will trigger it.
Yeah.
Lately, it's just been these crazy fucking weather shifts. When it's super cold, something will happen. When it warms up, something will happen.
Yeah.
When it's super hot, something will happen. When it's super cold, something will happen. Everything in between.
Yep.
If I were to live in a spot where seasons happened, like I grew up in Detroit, every seasonal change would trigger something. But once that weather gets consistent, I'm okay.
Right.
But I was living in a stressful situation when I was living in Detroit. I was always sick.
Yeah.
When I was married, I got sick a lot. It was a stressful situation. No matter how much time you try to suppress your feelings and emotions, makes things worse.
Yep, because it seeps out in other ways.
It sure does.
And for us, because we deal with pain, it seeps out that way.
It does seep out that way. Or it explodes out that way. Or it gushes out that way, however it works.
Yeah.
Have you ever had the freight train of pain where, it's coming, it's here?
Yeah.
Or the slow-moving train of pain?
Yeah.
If I can get to the hospital, they can give me these meds. And maybe if we time it right, the hard pain will be here. I'll be at 11.
Right.
The meds will be right there.
Yeah. Or like by the time I'm get to 11, the meds will already be in me. So I'll only be at 11 for like an hour.
Yep.
And then it'll back down and I can be at like a 7 before I can even realize I'm in that much of an 11.
When you were in that much of an 11, how long time did you spend in the hospital before it all went away?
Oh, sometimes it depends on the case. Sometimes it was a few hours.
Right on.
Sometimes I'd be looking at the nurse being like, are you sure you gave me stuff? Like, what are we doing?
Right.
Like,
would your whole body change, like you're crumpling up in pain, crying and weeping and shouting?
Yep.
It's the same with sickle cell. It's the same thing. What is the cause of your chronic pain?
Well, for a while it was endometriosis.
Okay.
But then
I dated a lady with that way back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And you don't have a baby yet.
No.
Do you know that will cure it?
Well, so When I was 17, 18, I kept asking for a hysterectomy because I'm like, it's so, like, I had a schedule, surgically diagnosed in my freshman year in high school.
Okay.
So what are you, like 12 or 13? But I had pain. I got my period when I was like 9.5.
Oh, wow.
And by 10,
you were living with it.
Oh, yeah.
For a solid year.
Yeah. And then by the time I was like 10 and 11, I was in so much pain all the time that I had but I think by the time I was 12, I had a prescription for morphine because that's how bad my pain would be.
At 12 years old?
Yeah. And
a prescription for morphine? Not no 5 milligram prescription, like a 30.
Like, because they would just like, because I would get it for like 13 days. So your period's usually 7 days. It can be 5 to 7 days, but you would get like cramps before, cramps during, and sometimes cramps after. So for like 10 to 14 days, I would be in terrible pain.
You were having to rock 4 to 5 morphine pills a day.
And then,
aren't we lucky?
Yeah, so lucky. And then, like, I said, can I just have a hysterectomy? Like, take it out. I don't need to have a baby. Like, if you see my cousins, I have 1,000 of them. Like, I'll just steal one of them if I need a kid. Or I'll adopt. Adoption's great.
Adoption's great.
Like, kids are out there. They need love.
They sure do.
You're not old enough to make that decision. But here, we're going to put you on hormone blockers and all this other stuff.
You're not old enough to say, take out my lady part stuff so I can have a baby. But you're going to put me on all this BS that can make things worse in other parts of my life.
Yeah. Or you can have a baby.
Yeah.
That was their option. Drugs or have a baby. So you're going to tell a 17-year-old, I'm not old enough to make the decision that I don't want kids.
Right.
But I am old enough to make the decision I do want one. So you think as 17, 18, 19-year-old even, I should have, in Massachusetts, it was illegal for a woman to get a hysterectomy before the age of 26. Because you might change your mind.
Who writes those laws?
White men.
Men's, yep, white men.
White men's. That's
right, because they're the ones who said Roe v. Wade is wrong.
Yep.
They have no clue about a woman's physiology.
No.
And they still think.
They probably have never made their wives come, but they think they should. Ever. The amount of women I know that have not had orgasms with a partner, even at my age, is like, I'm like, well, you at least have them by yourself, right? Like, and some of them don't even still are like,
because
I think so. Or like, they're like, I don't know if I really ever got there. And I don't know. I'm like, let's go to a class.
That is so sad. You don't even have to go to a class now. YouTube will have something.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
That is sad.
Yeah, it is. It's terrible. And
I don't know what's sadder, the fact that this exists or the fact that it's going to keep existing because we are now in The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. I can't watch that movie. When The Handmaid's series, yeah.
Yeah. I think I got through episode 7. Like, I'm not going to watch this because it's all coming true.
Yeah. When at first, I think when the second season was out, people kept talking about it. So I started to try to watch it. And I was just like, I couldn't sit down. I was like, no.
It's too real. It's happening.
Yeah. And I don't understand how we're going backwards.
Yeah, you do. You don't want to admit it.
It's so far from the way I think.
I know, but you know why it's happening.
Well, because old white men are threatened that the world is just becoming more brown, gayer, and
they talk
diverse.
To people who are eligible to vote to make sure that they get that type of thinking into the mainstream. But worse, they don't care that it's affecting them too until it does affect them. And now they say, I didn't vote for that. But you did. But you did. Yep. You were warned. No one wanted to read. Did you read Project 2025? I
started to, but I was like, this is going to happen. Like, our lives are falling apart.
I've read the comic version of it so I could digest it.
Smart.
Horrible.
Like, I read parts of it that I was just like, if you get it to this part, like, you have to be like, this whole document's fucked, right? And like, we're not going to really do this. And then I kept thinking, no one would read past where I read and think that this was a good idea or that there could be more good ideas in here. Because like, nothing I read was a good idea.
You really give people a lot of credit.
I keep trying to. I don't know why. I think most of them are idiots.
Who does the same thing. He kept saying, he can't do that. I'm like, dude, we're past the he can't, because he is. Yeah. And while you are right, they could sue him to get him to stop. He's just going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And the lawsuits are going to take forever. And if they do get passed through, he's just going to appeal them or get rid of those judges.
Yeah.
So what do we do? What do we do?
Fight Club it? Can we?
Fight Club would have to lead to guns.
Well, I mean, not just they blow up the buildings at the end of it.
There was a show called Designated Survivor. Did you ever watch that show?
Oh, yes. My dad used to love that show.
I could only watch the first season. I'm like,
it's happening.
It looped back, didn't it? It all became the same shit it was when it started, right?
Well, that's the worst part is we have all these like, science fiction-esque, like dystopian TV shows and movies that are like projecting where we're going.
But everyone says that can't happen here. It can't happen here. But it's happening under our very noses.
Yeah.
It's literally happening.
But I still, but the whole Alligator Alley, Alcatraz thing, like I was like, that can never happen. And like 3 days later, it was happened. People are there.
People are there.
And I'm like, how are we like, is the movie Holes? Remember the movie where the kids used to just dig ditches? Like,
don't care.
How do you not care about a person?
Because it didn't directly happen to them.
But they're only moments away from it happening to them.
They still think it's not going to happen to them. That's one of the things that's going on.
But
they still think it's not going to happen to them.
People that were voting in not their best interest, that I just...
Part of it is the hate. I don't want any brown-skinned person or any black person or any gay person or any blah, blah, blah to have something good that would help me because they don't deserve it because they're that.
Right. But how do you distill someone down to a label?
They don't care. They just hate to hate. They hate to hate.
But it's like being an asshole. That takes more effort. Like
they don't care. As long as they don't get it, I don't need it. Until they do need it.
Right.
Look at the floods that just happened.
Yeah.
It's sad. Now, I have this question to ask you, traveling woman. Can you see moving out of this country?
Yes.
Do you know where you would go?
I don't.
Because you've got some research here.
Yeah.
This little set of magnets tells me that you are researching on the low.
Yeah. Like because I've had a few friends that now are expats and that are moved out and they love living in Europe. I
have a question. Are they dual citizenship or complete expats?
Most of them are like visas and on their way to dual citizenship. Some of them are just on work visas. Some of them are looking into it.
Are your friends who are there, let's say they're there for 3 months and they've been there and they're kind of moving in toward that direction. Are those countries move in as an expat laws getting more stringent?
Not so far.
Okay.
Not so far, but I have heard rumblings of things being harder.
Are any of these people black?
No.
Okay.
No. 2 are of Latin descent, but none of my black friends have left this country yet.
The Latin people, what country did they choose?
2, one is in Spain and one is in, I think she's in Greece now.
Okay.
But she wasn't sure where she was staying.
Right on.
She was Greece and she was in, maybe Italy before that.
Okay.
She wasn't sure, Italy or Greece.
The reason I'm asking is because there's a lady that I follow on YouTube and on Threads, Nicole Phillip, I think her name is, a lovely, dark-skinned woman. She and I think she's a little lighter than me.
Okay.
But she has to preface it sometimes. She's traveled the world. How do they treat black women? How do they treat dark-skinned black women where she goes?
Right.
She says Colombia is the jam.
Ooh.
For dark-skinned black people, you're like instant, they're family.
Nice.
It is nice. Where else could I go?
Right.
But first you got to build up a stack of money. You got to have some loot.
You do. Yeah.
And because of the sickle cell, you got to have some kind of work because they don't want you to move there because suddenly you got the perfect health care.
Right.
You got to do something. You got to contribute.
Yeah. And you have to, like, I have a friend that she's in Amsterdam now and she's been there, I think, 2 years. But she started her own company because she couldn't get hired because of the work visa.
Nice.
But if she started her own company, it was easier for her to get a work visa to move there. Right. And she's working on her citizenship.
Score.
Yeah.
And what does her company do?
She does grant writing.
What?
Yeah.
You can do that anywhere.
So she did grant writing here, but she moved there and she's been doing a lot of grant writing, I think, still for the U.S. because that's where most of her clients have been from. But she does it from there and that works for her.
Arguable a digital nomad.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Kind of happy there.
Yeah, she loves it.
Right on.
She loves it. And
I bet she don't even smoke weed, does she?
She might.
Well, I understand they changed the bars there, too. They used to be weed bars. It's not what it used to be. But, excuse me, what is what it used to be?
I will have to go and investigate. Add it to my list.
But you've been there already, right?
I have. I went to Amsterdam, but not for the last 20 years. Yeah.
Really?
I have a cousin that lives there. He lives part-time in Amsterdam and part-time in Portugal.
How cool is that?
Yeah. He moved to Europe when we were young, like for his job, and then he just never came back.
Right on.
Yeah. His job sent him over for like a year or two, and then he met this beautiful man, and they fell in love, and it's been
happy
bliss.
and jealous.
Yeah.
He moved across the planet and found the love of his life, blammo.
Yeah.
And they're still together.
Yeah. They've been married 22 years now, I think. And I keep saying, like, I'm coming back out to visit you.
Can you pause that so I can cry openly?
Yeah.
Can I get some more water?
Yes, please. Let me grab some.
Okay. What a story.
Oh, yeah.
That's so good.
He's super smart, too. He retired at 40. And then went back to work because he was bored.
What? Yeah. I have a 6 o'clock. Actually, I have to be there at 6 o'clock.
All right, let's wrap this up then.
What a talk.
I know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know what? I do have to do this more. I was kind of nervous about this because normally I start talking and I won't shut up. And I don't want to give all my business away.
No, but I think just hearing your pain and like, because the one thing I want before we wrap this up.
Okay.
Because since we talked, you had your hip surgery.
Hip surgery was in May of 2023. Yep,
right.
Finally.
So, yeah.
I had been on the list for 4 years.
Because we had been talking about your pain.
Mm-hmm.
And how has that helped with the sickle cell pain? Because you got kind of rid of one pain.
Okay.
I mean, now I know the inside baseball, but of the other side.
Here's what's story with insurance. My last job, if you will, was with a nonprofit organization. Our office was in Oakland. They were headquartered in Philadelphia. That company, they had great insurance and great benefits. The insurance company had me on their long-term disability since 2011.
Oh, wow.
When everything went to hell in 2010, because I got so sick, they had to call family in from Detroit because they didn't know I was going to make it.
Oh, wow.
2 years after that, finally, disability. But I only get half a disability check because the insurance company was covering the rest.
Right.
They only covered monetary. They did not cover anything health-wise. That's why Medicare works for me. If the government gets rid of Medicare.
Yeah.
Okay, so the hip operation, I had a hip operation in 2002 on the right hip. I was working then, so the insurance covered that.
Right.
When that job was over, 2008, I was on long-term disability just for monetary, and I would get that check once a month. The disability check from the United States government that I put into, the other 2 weeks later, once a month, that I've earned.
Yeah.
All right, so as of 2 years ago, when I first had to have the surgery, they were saying, we are going to have to cut you off because the surgery was successful.
Oh.
They thought that they knew the sickle cell caused the hip problem because it was that and arthritis.
Right.
They were leaning on more the arthritis side of that. Now that you have your hip surgery, we don't have to pay you anymore. There's another company that bought them and they were cleaning house. So they were closing claims left, right, and center. My doctor, not the surgeon, my main doctor in San Francisco General, her name is Robin, she wrote a 13-page letter describing what sickle cell is and why it's difficult for Kirkland to work. Kirkland looks great all the time, if you will.
Right.
He dresses dapper, blah, blah, but that does not mean he's not in pain. People around here saw me when I was in pain before the surgery. I was basically almost on a cane.
Right.
I didn't look right. I was on a shit ton of meds, and I was faking it to do the work of hosting trivia. When that was over, I took the few weeks off to recover. When I got back to work, I heard it everywhere I went. Dude, you look fantastic. I'm glad to see you're doing better, blah, blah, blah. The insurance company said, you are doing better, and if you can ride your bike, you don't need our money. They tried to cut me off.
Wow.
So that was a threat that was happening, and somebody hooked me up with a GoFundMe thing, and that helped me with those months because they did cut me off.
Ugh.
That was $1,100 a month gone. Sure, the trivia helps, but it's not that much money,
right.
even if I was working for it.
Right. Yeah, it's not a lot of money. You get basically tips.
Yes, basically tips. Some spots weren't paying, but then they all started paying because I became kind of a commodity for them. And it did kind of work out. It did kind of work out. That GoFundMe helped me pay for most of this medication and the surgery because Medicare only covers 80%.
Right.
2 surgeons would not operate on me because they can't say it, but they were basically saying, I'm not doing all this work for 80% of the pay.
Right.
The surgeon that did do it, he was like, this is my first, he did it. It was successful. He came to my bed post-op and said, let me show you something. This is you now. You were my first patient I've ever done a hip replacement for. I used to just fix broken arms and broken legs. And I was like, right on, bro.
Yeah.
I've heard 2 people that story and they were like, fuck that. that. That's some bullshit. He should have told you this from jump. I'm like, had you been experiencing the pain I experienced for 4 years, you would have said, I want you to do it, and you don't even have surgical training. The pain was so immense, and I was on so many meds, any port in a storm.
Yeah, you would have let me do it in the kitchen.
Correct.
Yep.
Just pour all the meds down my throat, let's go.
Yep.
People don't understand what chronic pain can do. This guy knocked it out. I have not had a problem on that hip since. The problem is the overcompensation on the other hip, the left hip, because the right hip is the one that got replaced in 2023.
Right.
The previous hip got replaced in 2002. Maybe that hip, that ball joint is messed up, or maybe the musculature and the sinew from the compensation of walking, cane, crutches, etc., has caught up with me. I'm living in that pain right now as we speak. I took meds before we started the discussion. I'm going to take another med before I go to work tonight.
Yeah, I was hoping that
that's what's up.
You've had some more relief, because I know when I saw you right after surgery, you were having you had a little golden period where you didn't have much pain at all.
The pain was super low.
You were like, it's just recovery pain. It almost feels good.
Yes. I mean, I still try to go dancing. The pain that I'm experiencing right now has been going on for the past 3 weeks because the weather during the day, what do we got, 50, 60, 70 degrees?
The coldest summer San Francisco's had since 1983.
Not a surprise. What's it at night? Between 49 degrees and 59 degrees at night. So all that little bumping around, barometric pressure creates weather shifts, and that's the kind of pain I'm in. That's what's triggering it. Yeah. If we were having 70-degree days and 60-degree nights, I bet there'd be no pain. No pain, no problem.
Yeah, I said to I was at the pool this morning doing my workout, and one of the women was like, "How are you today?" And I could see on her face, she was like, "You don't look like you look like you're having a rough day." And I was just like, "I just need the sun."
What's the temperature of the pool?
The pool's probably in the 60s, 70s. It's not warm.
It's not a warm pool?
No, I mean, they have a hot tub there.
Sure.
But the pool, the Olympic-sized swimming pool, is not heated. So it's a little chilly. Yeah. But I was just like, I just need the sun. And it's the easiest way of saying, the gray days make me a little gray. I have a little bit of the seasonal depression. But it's also this weather makes my body hurt.
Right.
Because it's almost on the cusp of raining. It's been sprinkling a little the last few nights.
Where's the rain?
Yeah.
If it cracks open, maybe we get some humidity. Maybe it'll warm up a little bit.
But
are you living on a 5 right now?
Yeah, between a 5 and 6. I got up the other day from my chair, and someone was like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, just takes me a minute to get going.
Yeah,
likewise. And then by the time I got up, I'm moving. And once I'm moving, you can't tell as much.
Right.
But the transition from sitting to standing.
Right.
Is
my lady friend was over the other day. I went outside to have a cigarette, and I came back in. The pain had jumped from a 4 to a 8. Oh. I had to sit down. The pills were right in my pocket. I'm like, I am in too much pain to reach in my pocket, unscrew this little cap, and get this one med.
Yeah.
And we still went out. I still tried to go out. We saw a couple live bands. It was fun, but I had to go and sit down a lot.
Yeah.
That was not good. It was not good. But now she knows.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like it, but I think she's going to make that decision. And if she doesn't by the end of the week, we still have plans to do a couple things. We're going to do those things because the plans are set.
Yeah.
But if it fizzles,
then
I can do about it.
I hate that. I hope it doesn't fizzle.
I hope
I hope it turns into a sizzle.
Well, we had sizzle. But I got to say this. If this is how it goes, it's nobody's fault.
Right.
It's just how it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kirkland. I'm going to let you go because you have to go get ready for trivia.
Yeah, you're ready.
Love talking to you, and we'll see you next time.
Bring it a hug. Bring it in.
Yes. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. We're going to hug.
Thank you, guys. We're hugging it out.
Yes.
Yay. Hugs. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Go find some joy, and we'll talk to you soon. We love you.
We love